morning children. Today we are going to learn some properties of polar form. Suppose I take z is equal to r cos theta plus I sin theta. What is 1 by z? Or I can call z inverse is equal to 1 by z. What is 1 by z? 1 by r into cos theta plus I sin theta. And we all know we should not allow complex in the denominator. So, multiply and divide by the conjugate. So, cos theta plus I sin theta will become cos theta minus I sin theta in the numerator as well as denominator. So, 1 by r will be as it is. What formula is this? A plus IB, A minus IB, which is nothing but A square plus B square. And the numerator is cos theta minus I sin theta. And this is a famous identity in trigonometry. 1 by r. This answer becomes 1. So forget it. I am just left with cos theta minus I sin theta. So let us remember, if you want z inverse, when it is in polar form, only this modulus will come in the denominator, whereas cos theta plus I sin theta in the numerator means when I write the inverse, it just becomes cos theta minus I sin theta. Now using this, we also have many problems in the exercise. So let us remember, whenever I have a problem like this, cos pi by 3 plus I sin pi by 3, denominator positive means it goes to the numerator like this. And denominator negative means it goes to the numerator with plus. So writing the reciprocal is an easy idea whenever we are in polar form. Just write the conjugate of it. When it is in polar form, reciprocal means just write the conjugate. Properties of polar form. A very important property, the product of complex numbers. R1 is the modulus of first, R2 is the modulus of second. When I multiply, the modulus becomes R1 into R2. And the arguments, multiplication means it will become addition. So, product of two complex numbers yields sum of the arguments. So, we have to prove this now. So, my question is Z1 into Z2. So, Z1, Z2 is here R1, here R2. So, write R1 into R2. First term cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1. And the second term cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2. And we want to multiply. How will you multiply? Real and real minus imaginary and imaginary. So, R1, R2. How do you multiply? Real and real. Cos theta 1, cos theta 2. What symbol? Minus. Imaginary and imaginary is sin theta 1, sin theta 2. This is real part. Now, I want the imaginary. How will you write the imaginary? Real and imaginary, imaginary and real. Cos theta 1 sin theta 2 plus sin theta 1 cos theta 2. Now, you have to recall which trigonometry formula is this? Cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. So, it reduces to cos theta 1 plus theta 2. Similarly, the second part is nothing but sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. So I can call this as sin A plus B. Sin A cos B plus cos A sin B can be written as sin A plus B. Notice that here theta 1 plus theta 2 means here also theta 1 plus theta 2 only should come. So whenever you are proving something, whenever you are doing some problems, ensure that this and this must be same. Now this represents modulus and this represents argument. So take and write the answer whenever we multiply. The modulus we multiply and the arguments we added. So we shall write modulus of Z1 Z2 is equal to mod Z1 into mod Z2, or equivalently we can write like this: modulus of Z1 Z2 equal to mod Z1 mod Z2 and argument of Z1 Z2 is equal to argument of Z1 plus argument of Z2. Argument of Z1 plus argument of Z2. Product means add the arguments. So it's a famous result. We will often use in almost all the problems in the exercise. Third property of polar form. When we are given Z1 and Z2 in polar form, Z1 by Z2 means divide the modulus and subtract the argument. How shall we prove it? So what is Z1 by Z2? Z1 R1 cos theta 1 plus I sin theta 1 divided by Z2 R2 cos theta 2 plus I sin theta 2. And we all know denominator complex mustn't come. So multiply and divide by the conjugate. Cos theta 2 minus I sin theta 2 divided by cos theta 2 minus I sin theta 2. The denominator A plus IB into A minus IB. This R1 by R2 just retain as it is. Here the denominator A plus IB, A minus IB means it is A square plus B square. And we all know it's a famous trigonometry identity. Cos square plus sin square will become 1. So the next step, I can ignore this. Now the numerator. How to multiply? Real and real. Cos theta 1, cos theta 2 minus imaginary and imaginary. Here also minus. So this minus and minus will become plus. Imaginary and imaginary. Sin theta 1, sin theta 2. That is real part. And now I will write the imaginary. Real into imaginary. What symbol? Real into imaginary. Minus symbol. Cos theta 1, sin theta 2. Then imaginary into real. Plus sin theta 1, cos theta 2. Now as we have multiplied, just recall which is the trigonometry formula. The denominator is so simple, it is 1. The numerator, cos A cos B plus sin A sin B means cos A minus B. Similarly, here it is positive, sin A cos B minus cos A sin B. So this also reduces as sin A minus B. The denominator is 1, so just ignore. Now this is modulus and this part I will call argument. So we shall take and write argument of Z1 by Z2 is theta 1 minus theta 2. Theta 1 is the argument of Z1. So argument of Z1 minus theta 2 is the argument of Z2. So argument of Z1 by Z2 means it is argument of Z1 minus argument of Z2. So let us remember the three important properties complex number in polar form comes in the denominator means change the symbol, right? That is, write the conjugate. Multiplication means add the argument. Division means subtract the argument. So very important property. Multiplication, add the arguments, and division means subtract the arguments. Proceeding with the exercise, second first part. Cos pi by 6 plus I sin pi by 6 into cos pi by 12 plus I sin pi by 12. What did we learn? Whenever I multiply, add the arguments. Here the argument is pi by 6. Here the argument is pi by 12. Plus I sin pi by 6 plus pi by 12. As I simplify, 12 is the LCM, 2 pi plus pi. Plus I sin 12 is the LCM, 2 pi plus pi. So this becomes cos 3 pi by 12 plus I sin 3 pi by 12. That reduces as cos pi by 4 plus I sin pi by 4. The question is to write the rectangular form. Cos pi by 4 value 1 by root 2 plus I sin pi by 4 value again 1 by root 2. So 1 by root 2 we can keep as common term. We are left with 1 plus I, and that is the answer.